So I'm going to talk about this film in a couple of different ways. I really want to get into, defining what this film was, and specifically what I think is one of the most impactful scenes in the movie. This really sets it all up, right? So if you're not familiar with the scene, I'm going to tell you a little bit about it. We're going to open up with one of the most famous sequences, I think, in movie history. This is when, welcome T Gangsta. We're going to talk about when Jules and Vincent walk into this cheap LA apartment to retrieve this mysterious briefcase and sell a score, right? But under Tarantino's lens, this becomes more than just a crime scene. This is literally a ritual. So you get the visuals. You can see my man Samuel right here, right? And you get the visuals, right? This is the apartment, right? This is him, okay, with the curl, like rocking a curl. This is kind of to date the film because Tarantino likes to be very clever with the time period. He likes to kind of hide the time period or mix elements of time period, something that he's kind of noted for in the sneak in his directing style. And so we get this classic image of Jules Pitt. And this scene, is all about two guys in black suits, three terrified college guys, a burger, a drink, and a version of Ezekiel 25:17 that sounds hard enough to make even like the most Christian of folks like jump up. But this quickly evolves into not actually being about the actual gangsters. It's not about gangsters. It's all about this belief, this performance, and this level of control. Because they're all going through various kind of, I'd say even revelations in their life. So let me tell you a little bit about this film. Again, I'm Generation X, so this film came out in 1994. I was literally in college when this came out, right? This is like my last year. Yeah, it had to be my last year. I graduated in 96. I graduated in 96. This is 94. So I'm literally at film school when this film comes out. And so, I was seeing this in theater. Back then, it was the hottest thing to talk about. We're all like, I'm a film student, so I gotta understand this, and this is the new look. And it really was. So this is 94. This is Quentin Tarantino. This is his sophomore offering into the film world. This is his second film. And this is a crime. This is a dark crime, dark comedy film. And it's really all about, it pretends to be a film about LA lowlives, but it's actually this whole, like, very much deeper myth. And this apartment scene, this becomes this, like, the setting becomes the tools of this weapon, right? The tools of the director here, Tarantino. So in the early 90s, we saw a lot of changes in Hollywood. Like, let's give it some historical context, like how it really spins in. Now, although this film looks like the 80s, it has elements of the 80s written all over it, right? How they dress, how they move. He stays with old school cars. He never gets into really modern cars.